Oh no, don't tell me Homegirl got away with it. No, Onyx, she didn't get away with it. That's not what happened. I edited the title of the previous stream because, what ended up happening was that, they found out that, the girls didn't take the book back, which is great. I did feel bad for accusing I did feel bad of accusing them for it. I was really apologetic because I got anxiety about that. I felt bad for accusing them of something they didn't do. But in a more extreme situation, I wouldn't put it past them. But at the same time, I don't like those girls like that. But at the same time, I don't want to accuse somebody of something they didn't do. So she didn't do it, but I found the bag. What happened was that I found it, but it was under a chair. I forgot where I placed it up there. And that was great. They helped me find it, because how I knew this was like the cameras, because they checked the camera, but they said when you came back down, you came back with because you went upstairs with the bag, but I forgot where I placed it, because I was up there for like a while, and my mind, for some reason, I just forgot where I placed it, like in the room. Like, I forgot, because I'm like looking, because the way the building is set up, it's only so many places your stuff can go. Based off of what I did, it was only so many places my stuff could actually, like, I would actually put anything at. It was only so many places, so they helped me find it, and they actually helped me retrace my steps, more so. But, it sucks you ended up... Well, the thing is, a lot of people didn't really know about it. I'm not, again, I was joking, because I really thought that they did it for a second. Because, again, I made sure that, because the thing is, the reason I actually accused them of it even more was because the receptionist was telling me they looked suspicious and stuff. The receptionist is, like, black, too, and I'm not profiling, I'm not intending to profile anyone at my job, either, because, I mind my business at my job, for the most part. But she said they were acting suspicious because I couldn't find my bag anywhere. But she was saying how they had a black bag, because my bag was black too. So it's not like, it wasn't completely like I was trying to accuse someone of something so negatively without any, like, legitimate proof. Even where the laptop locations was kind of making it seem. I seriously doubt it, because not many people, only a select few people know about it happening. Not many people know that it happened. Now, if more people knew about it, then yeah, but not many people know it happened. But the reason I have the title the way it is because they helped me find it, so that was great. But the reason I have the title the way it is because what happened was that after I reported it, basically, because I had to put in the report that, I know, trust me, I know. At this point, they don't know. But if they have any questions about it, I'll just apologize and say I accidentally accused you guys of something, and I'm sorry about it, which is fine. It's not, because, it's not like I'm some fucking Karen like that. I mean, I joke about it, but that's not... If someone ain't do it, I'm not going to make a big deal about it and be like, oh my god, I want them to do it. That's not how that works. But, yeah. But at the same time, also, the reason I have the title the way that it is because, what was I saying? Is because basically what happened was that because I went back upstairs to get ice cream after I clocked out or whatever, or because I didn't clock out directly after I was finished the shift or whatever, I forgot which offense it was, but they were like, you broke the rules on that because the way that my job works, everybody's allowed to get food, but for some fucking reason, if you leave with like 6 containers of ice cream, that's theft. Like, that's weird. It's like, it was small containers I put the ice cream in. Secondly, I didn't know about that rule because it wasn't, transparency on certain rules in the job are not, I thought so too, but transparency on certain rules in the job are not very, like, well, explained sometimes. Sometimes the transparency can be a little skewed and not well explained. I even told my chef, the chef that, because I'm like, hey, the transparency on this rule was like, not apparent. And then the HR representative was like, what would make you think that's okay to, take all that ice cream? And I told her, I'm like, there wasn't transparency on the rules like that, because everybody at the job takes food out of there. So it ended up, and then, the chef was telling me, hey, you tend to, steal time or whatever, or like, you don't clock out right away. Which is so stupid. It's like, so because I clock out like probably 9 minutes after I'm done the shift or whatever, because I don't clock out right away, I'm all of a sudden eligible for like a write-up or something. Like, that's so weird. Because it's like, you're here to help me, and then you're here to also like report me to, like, I'm thinking my bag got stolen, and y'all did the work to help me, and then yet at the same time y'all go against me. It's so funny. But, stop pressing buttons, please. Probably not used to someone like me, or used to fighting Alyssa like that. Fuck. I wanted to sidestep, couldn't do it. But, you gotta clock. They get really stupid with that kind of stuff. But the thing is, I've been doing it for a while and never really got in trouble for it. Because again, the manager is not checking like that. And also, it's one of those things, it's kind of one of those jobs where it's like, you get away with a lot of shit because it's unsupervised like that. It's a little unsupervised to an extent. And then it's like, what I hate is like, they make you feel bad about doing stuff, but then it's like, everybody does it and then they get mad at you when you do it. And I've been there for 4 months, mind you, and I've been on my best fucking behavior because you know what the shit I had to go through when it came to work and all that with, different kinds of people. I went through a lot of shit with that, and I had made my vow, I'm like, I'm gonna keep my job to the best of my ability because I don't feel like finding another one. I really don't. It's not fun. It's an annoying process to keep trying to find another job. I'm serious, like, it really is. And I've been on my best behavior. I've been, like, not getting into shit with people, calling things out occasionally, depending on who it is, but I've been on my best behavior. I've been on my best fucking behavior. But, shit like that, it's like, it takes that one silly mistake that you did wrong, and they're, like, willing to get you in trouble for it. And then the ice cream thing really got me, because it's like, it's small containers, everybody gets those, everybody literally takes stuff home. Why is this all of a sudden a problem now? Because I even told the lady, I'm like, I didn't know what was wrong. I didn't know, because there was no transparency on that. There was no proper transparency on that. I didn't properly know. And even secondly, if I did know, don't you think I would be a little more secretive about it? Don't you think I would have left out in the report that, someone stole my bag or something? Don't you think I would have left that out? The whole point of reporting someone is to have a solution, and to not get in trouble, because the whole point of reporting someone is to, have something resolved to positively favor you. I mean, to have a favorable outcome for yourself. And it's like I make the smallest mistake, and I get written up. I was pretty annoyed about that, because it made it seem like I was going to get fired for that, and that would have been really dumb. Like, I mean, I get it, but, like, I don't do anything to bother anybody, and if I make a mistake, I'm gonna apologize about it. Yeah, thank you. But it's like, it goes to show you these businesses, yeah, I'll be really careful, but it goes to show you these businesses, it's like, they know what they're doing, because here's the thing, that HR representative is in a good spot. I want to be where she's at, so that way, when I report people, or when things happen, I don't have to feel like I have to lie about anything, or feel like I have to, be in a bad spot. Because notice how I did absolutely nothing crazy, besides the false accusation that I apologize for. I say false because, false would kind of mean that I intentionally lied about it, but it was more like a misunderstanding than more so that I lied on purpose, because I genuinely thought I thought that they took it, because I didn't see my bag anywhere, and the lady even made me feel that way. Not intentionally, but she made me feel like, they did take it. And I was so ready to press charges, but something told me, don't do that, don't do that. You need a... Yeah, exactly. And, you know, I just needed a little more information, because I need to know. Also, my laptop thing wasn't really telling me, where the laptop actually was, because the location kept changing. So it was a bit inaccurate. But yeah, they did that, and it's like, damn. It's like it's like the smallest mistake and you get fired. Like, I can't imagine. I mean, there are worse things to worry about than someone taking a tub of not a tub of ice cream, taking like 6 small containers of ice cream that are 5 ounces, mind you, each. 5 ounces each. There are bigger things to worry about. Like, this food rots anyway. Like, why does it fucking matter? Seriously. Fuck. Because secondly, it's ice cream. It's like literally that little bit of ice cream. There's plenty of containers in the back. But that's why these people with these salaries win, and that's why, I kid you not, you know, I feel like people who are like most suburban people that, that I know end up landing well in school, and I'm like, they definitely have the resources. Either their parents told them you can make a lot of money doing this, or the resources are that damn good in the suburbs, because, man, oh man, oh man. Because I always see either white women or white men with these jobs, and I'm like, you know, let me shake the ground up a little bit. Because, you know, at my job, it's like all black people. And, you know, we're all struggling. We're all working together and stuff, but, you know, we're all struggling. And, you know, I think for stuff like this to happen, it's almost like it's like the company, or it's like the system is designed for you to fail, because people need these jobs. But a lot of people get too comfortable because they do shit like they rely, I mean, granted, you know, you need to rely on it to pay bills, but they do the other stuff around it, like get comfortable, talk about so much stuff with people who don't even like them. Especially men, because you can't joke with women like that. If girls don't want you touching their ass, or, I mean, first off, you shouldn't do that shit anyway, because she's a minor, so you already fucked up with that too. But then on top of that, that's unacceptable. Like, you can't do that in the workplace. Like, you can't do that. Because that same person that did that wouldn't want me giving them a hug if they don't roll that way. Because you know damn well they would report that shit in a minute. That's what really be funny about it. But damn, I've been trying my hardest. Like, I kid you not, I've been trying my hardest to not get in trouble or anything with that job. And then, the smallest thing that I get in trouble with is ice cream and, I don't know, maybe time or whatever. I think it was the ice cream, maybe the time. I feel like the reason they care about it is because, yeah, of course they'll report it, but yeah, I feel like the smallest thing, like anything that you report to HR, this is why people don't want to report stuff to HR, because the smallest thing gets you in trouble. And I was going to talk to my mom about it, but like, I heard she was talking about me like upstairs, like, cause she's so reactive with stuff sometimes, and sometimes like I'll tell her something, and she's so reactive and she screams. Like, I get she's upset, but like, come on now, like, listen to what I have to say and stop, like, you know, victim blaming or whatever, or like trying to give me criticism, like overly criticizing. Like, we get it. I shouldn't have left the bag alone. We get it. Like, we fucking get it. But like, you don't need to do all that. You really don't. You don't need to do that shit. Like, I already faced enough, even going here, only to get my ass reported later. Only to get my ass in trouble later, because I had to because they're like, why did you go in that room again or whatever. It's like all of a sudden the rules matter, but they don't matter most of the time, because here's the thing, people, you know, they'd be like, oh, that stuff don't matter, they're not gonna get in trouble for that. You're not gonna get in trouble for that. You sure do. Don't let the manager let you hear about it. And don't let HR hear about it. But yeah, this is why I am going to school, because I want to make some good. I want a damn good salary, and I want to feel. I want purpose to whatever it is that I do in life, because doing these dead end jobs are designed to make you feel like shit. They're designed to make you feel like shit. Could Yeah, they do. They have very strange rules in place, and then they also contradict them too by saying, "Yeah, sure, you can take something. You can take ice cream, or yeah, sure, you can take food home." Are you sure? I kind of thought it was bullshit too, because it's like, but I'm allowed to take food home, right? Like, it didn't make any sense to me, because I'm like, well, everybody's let, because I'm pretty sure if people find out about this, they're gonna be like, yeah, that's stupid. I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's dumb. That's stupid. Because it would be. I mean, imagine if I actually did get fired, and then they, because they talk at work, so people are gonna be like, damn, he got fired over ice cream. That's fucked up. Also, I was scared for them to check the bag anyway, because in the event I actually did lose it and they retrace everything, I thought that like they would check it and then see the weapons and then fire me for that. I got more scared of that. I was prepared to just replace everything, and I didn't want to, Onyx, because I'm trying to go to the studio. I was trying to go to the studio again, and I arranged another studio session finally after months, because studio time is expensive, but I just have to just be a little more cautious with how I spend my money. That's all. Because say I'm in the studio for 5 hours, and I have to pay both the producer and the actual studio that we're in, assuming I'm not like at his house or whatever. I have to do that, and it's at least $350, assuming it's like 5 hours, because I did the math. Because it's basically $70 per hour. But the thing is that the pay is divided per hour between people. So yeah, I have to be mindful of that. And I got more scared with the whole job thing, because the thing is, I have debt that I have to pay, because my mom, what happened was that she didn't borrow money per se, but like what happened was that I gave her. Sorry, that was too funny. No, that's not fair. Oh no. Wait, I was just joking. No, I was joking. Um, but yeah. So that shit fucking happened. But it's like, Alex, I hate when they like bring it to office sometimes because it should be giving me a heart attack. Like, I'm serious, that shit be, very scary sometimes because that's someone's life. Especially with Alyssa. I'm so fucking tired of these players. Cause I'm not really. I mean, I want to play Katarina because I like her animations, but I'm not in the mood to deal with her frames right now. Not in the mood, cause she's so fucking minus that like half the time I can't take advantage of shit. I can't abuse anything, or I can't make anyone respect me. I know I have to, and it sucks that I have to do that, Onyx, because this is minor shit. This is ice cream we're talking about. This is ice cream on me washing dishes. This isn't even me bullying someone or harassing them or asking someone for sexual favors or for sexual advances when they don't want it. Oh yeah, trust me, because girls get loose lips. Girls on my job are irritating. Girls be doing the most. And the funny thing is that before I did this thing, that same girl was like, yeah, the guy that you like got fired or whatever. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? Yeah, and it's like, honestly, those guys deserve that shit, low key. I like them, but at the same time, like, you can't be doing that shit. You can't touch girls like that. Like, honestly, she had every right to report, but at the same time, it's just like, you just can't do that stuff. Like, you're gonna get because they're mad about it, but like, the truth is their bias is in the way because they like that Terrell guy. They like him, so their bias is in the way because they're like, oh, he's my favorite. I don't want to see him get fired. And that sucks that, I'd be upset if my friend got fired too, but it's like, if they deserve it, they deserve it. I mean, you get what you get. But you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. That's why I don't play around. This is why I'm very careful with who I joke with. It's certain people cause the thing is, I'm very playful. I like joking with people. But it's like, when it comes to my job though, it is very difficult to just want to joke with people because everything feels like a fucking liability. Nobody wants to lose their job. Trust me, nobody wants to. And unfortunately, this is why people get removed from the job so easily. This is why there's so many times people, get fired because their job, basically, they get fired. And like, who wants to get fired from their way to pay bills? Nobody wants that. I wouldn't want that. She blocks everything, but I wouldn't want that. Yeah, and I think a lot of people will blur the line on it just a little bit. Or they'll blur the line. That's why, and especially me, because I have to be careful with how I interact with people. And I've talked to the executive director about this a lot. He was the one that hired me, by the way. I've talked to him about it a lot. I was like, I gotta be careful with how I interact with these people, because, especially men. I told him that was an issue at my old job. I was honest about that in the interview too, because I felt like he needed to know. I felt like he needed to understand my perspective a little bit. I'm sure some people are like, that shit doesn't matter, but it's good to have honest dialogue with people, because at least people can trust you. At least people can see where you're coming from. People respect you when you're honest. People will respect honesty when you intend good things, when you don't lie. Because right there, I didn't lie. If I would have lied, it probably would have been some issues, and I probably wouldn't have got help. I mean, I would have gotten help anyway, because my bag was found. But it sucks that I had to tell everybody about it, and tell my mom about it, and then also alert everybody about it, because I got really scared. I really thought I lost my bag. But it's like, people make mistakes. People leave stuff places. We all do that shit. Why? Like, I don't need you harping on it and making me feel bad about it. And constantly criticizing me about it. I don't need that. Oh shit, I was so prepared to hit her. Fuck. I was so prepared to hit her out of it, but like she ducks a lot. And that's why, like, I kind of was telling the people, and this is why, like, you can't always react to emotion because anything can happen. You never know. You never know if something actually happened or not. Because even I thought it was weird. And that's what my mom was saying too. Why would some girls just take your bag randomly? Especially with all those cameras. I thought that too. But like in the heat of the moment, I just couldn't think about it because I just was like, I didn't know where it was at. And that's fine, but you know, let me make a mistake sometimes, please. Like, we get it. This is why I don't really tell. This is why I rather tell strangers my shit, my business, than my family sometimes. My family will just overanalyze you and like, oh they know you like the back of their hand. And I'm like, but you really don't. You only know me because you only know what you know of me because I tell you. But you don't know everything, because everybody that has their parents, they don't, or family, they don't tell them everything. Whether they're on good terms with them or not, they don't tell them everything. There's a reason for that. Who wants to be criticized over dumb shit? Because family criticizes you harder than strangers, I'm telling you. Sometimes. Or they can be a little more annoying, at least. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But yeah, and I'm happy to be in the studio again. But yeah, this is a reminder. I got medicine delivered. Please just be careful. I will. Trust me, I will. I know. The surprise. I'm telling you, the surprises love to hop out when you're not. When you make one little mistake. Because I'm telling you, there's worse shit that happens in these jobs than some fucking ice cream. Like, it just be like, nigga, please. Ice cream, really? Like, who the fuck cares? Oh my god, I would duck her in the middle of nowhere when she has rage active. Why is her buttons not coming out? If that shit came out a little more, I would... Fuck. Like, the buttons are not coming out to hit this girl. Ah, like, Asuka's always spam that fucking kick. Yo, it's so stupid, man. They always spam that fucking kick. Lord knows you attack them too much. They're gonna start parry spamming you. Yo, that shit is annoying. Stop fucking spamming that kick. Stop. It's not cute. Like, nobody cares. No! I stood on the ground. Annoying ass nigga. Seriously. Annoying ass. I hate people who play like this, seriously. How do you get the balls to just do that shit? And then it's like I gotta be so fucking careful with what I do with these moves. So now I know. And it's crazy. I've been at this job for 4 months now. Honestly, I've been at this job for 4 fucking months, and we have an issue, and we have a problem on our hands. Gotta be careful grabbing her. See, because she does shit like that, hopping over me and stuff. I can't hit her. Fucking annoying, man. Damn. Like, stop tricking me. See? The tricking me, and it's like, I don't want the move to get blocked. Stop. Shut the fuck up. Stop it. Hi, Darnell. Did it again. Have to do that a lot. This girl loves to spam those lows. Need to make her start ducking. It seems like someone missed me. I didn't miss you. What are you talking about? I'm just kidding, I did. Up. Bye, Asuka. Bye, Asuka. Go do that flip kicking shit somewhere else. Go do that shit somewhere else, girl. Don't do it here. But, should have went to the main menu for Safina. But then Safina be lacking sometimes too. Or don't be having the advantage with, you know, difficulty, because sometimes it's hard to win with her because, you know, characters with parries can take advantage of the fact that, like, her shit, you know, because she doesn't really have knee moves like that. So she can also be parryable as well. But it was great setups overall. Yeah, I've been going through a lot with, like, work lately, just off of, you know, like, this emotional stress. Main reason why I don't call as much is because you never pick up, so I decided to let it go. I know, I've just been bored lately, and it just seems like, you know, I just need, you know, I need to start talking to people again, so yeah, sure. But then also, my life just gets very, like, samey if I just keep, you know, because I haven't went to the studio in a while, I'm just now going back again, because I realized, you know, the studio, though not cheap, It's not impossible to attend, rather. It's not. I just gotta be mindful. I can't be going every goddamn day. What lame excuses? What the fuck? Here we go. Stop. I don't know why you would spam a low even after all that, but okay. Jesus Christ, they love timing highs. Oh, Jesus. It's getting impossible. I'm about to leave this person after this match is over. Oh, let's see. I'll call you back. I get lazy, okay? Or I take a nap. And I just neglect it entirely because I'm like, whatever. He'll get the point I was busy. Nope. Oh my god. No! I'm like panicking, pressing buttons. I didn't mean to fight him again. I meant to leave, but I forgot. Also, that taunt was completely an accident, because I'm like sitting there trying to fucking do stuff. Also, how long does it take to type? I just forget, or I just, you know, I'm tired or whatever. I know to you that's really easy, but a lot of us, you know, we're busy, we're doing stuff, or we're just tired and lazy. You know, it happens. I just don't know what to tell you. Why does this person do this? Why? Stop. See ya. He fell right for the unblockable. No! Oh my god. Good dodge right there. If you don't want to talk, you can just say so. I don't understand. See, the thing is, I don't want to seem like an asshole, because, like, I don't want to be like, oh, I want to talk right now. Because I dealt with people that do that, and it's sometimes it's frustrating to get told that. I can imagine. And I just don't fuck. Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do it. I avoid using that whole string for a reason. Sometimes it gets old trying to guess her fucking games. Gets old trying to guess her freaking games, I know. It's annoying, but somebody gotta do it. Someone has to do it. Someone has to beat her, or has to try to beat her. Because the mix-ups is too good sometimes. Because then you start eating a free 30 damage. I'm back to using that shit again. I got sidesteps, kind of useful. I feel like this be working more because she ducks. Right, this. Because, like, she can still, like, she can attack during the step. Well, that boob jiggle, though. For some reason, I find it more productive to just do this entirely, as opposed to just stepping. Just was trying to be a supportive friend, but I'll tone it down when the phone. Well, thank you, but, you know, it got overwhelming because it's like, I got to the point where it's like I couldn't keep up with you calling me so much because I ran out of stuff to talk about, to really say what I was doing, because I'm like, if I'm going through something bad, I'm not going to keep, you know, telling you about it all the time. Because, trust me, you think I go through one bad thing? I go through a lot of them. Minor, big or minor. Because I went through that, and I also had to also, the thing I didn't talk about, I had to go through girls trolling me. Because it was this girl that trolled me. Again, why wouldn't you say that? I didn't think about it in the moment, basically. I didn't think it mattered to you half the time, because I just was like, if I don't call me, I guess they'll understand I'm busy. I didn't think it would be important to really talk about it, or really be like, oh, yeah, I'm kind of busy right now. Like, I can absolutely talk for hours, but I run out of things to say after a while, because it's going to get challenging to talk about stuff, because then it's like, well, I call you all the time. Because it's like, I want someone to call me consistently, but then at the same time, if it's like too much, it does get challenging to keep up with it. I mean, I don't know. I've had so many negative experiences with people when it comes to interacting that I kind of just... I don't, like, push people away or do anything like that. Like, I'll talk to people, but, like, I'll be less talkative to people just because I don't want them to think um, I'm being fucking annoying. Ouch. Why does she do that? You're gonna really parry me when you're getting creamed? That's predictable. I just train myself to just not be a burden in that way. But that's why I tell people, you gotta be direct with me a little bit, because I'm not really gonna know if I'm doing something that, like, irritates you or that, like, makes you feel... Maybe it's not, or whatever, but, like, I'd rather overthink certain shit than to just naturally do stuff, because then if I feel like if I naturally do stuff, I zone out. I don't think of the other person, or I don't think of how something could annoy somebody. I don't think of those things. This is why it's so important to figure out what your group is or who you are and shit, because you will never know. I mean, you won't really grow, or you won't really go just like that. I mean, he can be a little antisocial and a little, you know, no, not over the top, but he can be kind of mean sometimes. I won't lie. And a little repetitive, like when I explain things to him, like he'll be a little like, you know, oh, just be careful, Damien. And I'm like, I know. Or, you know, you gotta be careful with these which, again, it's fine, I get it, but like, at the same time, it is a little like, yeah, I mean, I ain't that kind of dude. It never bothered me, I could care less. Yep, yeah, I'm just so, like, I'm so open and closed off at the same time. I really don't know the feeling. I guess I'm just so fucking overzealous that, like, I don't really... I feel like, I mean, because I am myself, right? I'm not faking anything about me, per se. But what I'm doing is I'm just kind of just closing myself off to potential, situations where I'm, like, annoying someone, like, even with that whole thing, like, you know, when you did the speed run, I didn't go in the stream. I mean, I left the stream because I felt like I was annoying you. Because you were like, I'm not in the mood for your shit today, Damien. So I felt like I was annoying you just by showing up or doing whatever. So I felt like shit for a little bit and left. I didn't really tell you about it because I just was like, I didn't want, you know, the other person to think I was making it about them. But I get offended by certain things, and you do, and I'm sure you probably would too, you know, or certain stuff offends you. So yeah, but again, we're different. I'm just trying to do the best to just solve situations, and I'm trying to keep stuff neutral and not, you know, call people out all the time. Because you know, I feel like if I call someone out too much, then it's like I'm being too sensitive. I'm being so fucking selfish. So I get to the point I'm like, don't even bring it up. Just, I don't know, complain about it to somebody else, because that's just easier. Fuck. Power Crush is still good though. Secondly, there's times I don't feel like being criticized for things that I guess people deem as stupid or whatever. So I just won't talk about anything. And most of those insecurities comes from just my experience with men. I'm just very careful with how I interact with men, because I know men, you know, get so annoyed so easily. It's like anything is flirting with them, or anything, is like, this guy is so, it's bothering me so much. I don't know, forgive me. Forgive me for being so, I guess, so critical of myself or so cynical, but I do feel like sometimes, this side of me shields negative situations that are even worse than stuff like this. You know what I mean? So forgive me if like I act that way or like I don't call you back right away, but I'm just trying to just save us both because last thing I want is to be losing people over, stupid situations and misunderstandings and shit like that. I'm so fearful of that shit that like I do everything in my power to just keep it, block myself off from it because I don't want to have to feel like shit over it. Basically, I don't want to have to feel like shit or feel like I'm the problem or feel like there's something wrong with me. I don't like having that burden on me. I already feel that way when I make mistakes like in life with people where I'm too jokey or something, so sometimes if people are quick to want to talk to me, I used to get really happy about it, but now I'm a little like, do you really want to talk to me? Do you really? Like, I won't ignore you, I'll definitely acknowledge you, and I'll definitely speak to you. But I'm going to be very cautious with how I handle you. Very cautious. Like, even, it's fine, you don't worry about it. I just was saying, it's okay to me. I didn't really think of communicating that because I didn't want to come off like a ungrateful asshole or whatever. That was kind of why I just didn't say anything. I just was like, just let it go, call him back another day. Hmm. Again, you know you're talking to? I know I'm talking to, but I'm just saying, I feel like I have to treat everybody the same, just to protect myself, to keep myself from awkward shit, basically. Why are you spamming lasers? What was that for? Fuck. What is this? I feel like I feel like either I'm like too nice and too bubbly, or I'm not like, I don't just take, how can I put it? Like I'm either too fun, bubbly, too giggly, and and I don't take stuff seriously, or because that's my personality ranges from. Either I take stuff so seriously, I get mad at people if they just don't, if they're not, if they're ignoring me and shit or whatever, or it's just so all over the place, and it's like I don't really know where I really stand. I don't really know what I'm doing right per se. I don't know like what I should change, what I shouldn't change, and sometimes, some days I'm like I don't worry about it. I'm like I can accept it because I feel like I'm not really getting criticized or being judged for feeling or for being that way or being very fun and all that. But then the other side of me is like, I have to overanalyze, or I'm gonna lose it all, or I'm gonna get screwed. I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah. But then I also try to like draw the line where like I'm not over complaining. So I'll talk about shit. I'll try to make it sound like I'm not complaining, and then I'll kind of like give solutions. I'll kind of just talk about or talk around it a little bit. But because it's like I feel like I have to just balance everything to some degree, just so like I'm not, I guess, seen as toxic or overbearing or a burden. And it's sad that I feel like I have to treat everybody like that, because not everybody is thinking of me like that. But when you go through shit like that, it affects you. You go through shit like that with people and have weird situations. The shit affects you. I hate to say, it really does. It's hard. I mean, when you go through something so traumatic, it's hard to not. It's hard to pretend like it didn't happen when it happened. It's difficult. I won't even lie to you. It's so difficult. I haven't went to therapy in like a long time. I've just been really busy with life. I've just been busy trying to pay off stuff. I just hadn't really had time to really consider it properly and really plan stuff, because I have to do stuff in the day, and I'm always like fucking tired around the nighttime into the daytime. This lily looks nice, by the way. I've been getting insulted my whole life. Of course you don't. Like, even down to work, like, because I saw a video about this, and this guy was like, I've been closer with females than they have with guys, because guys tend to feel like everything is attack on their masculinity, most of them. Because let's be honest, most people that you come across are straight. Most people are. Or at least that's what we're assumed to be. Ah! Lily! Stop fucking blocking! No, Lily! My two cousins used to make fun of me for not having a father at that age. Why? Are you close to your cousins now? No, I was trying to... Why didn't that parry? Damn, it's a long-ass time. Gotcha. Damn, I could have gotten her too. No, I got hit. But again, I know how to control my emotions very well. True. I mean, you are one of a kind, which is good. Oh, fuck. that move can really fuck you up. Not everyone can do that, so it's nice to pick up on a few things from others. I guess so, yeah. No, Lily! Ah. Oh, fuck. Now, if it was Alyssa, that shit would have been easy to avoid. Why do they do this? You can learn something from me. I know, I always do, but why do they do this? Or say... Yes, Darnell, that's very kind of you. But yeah, I definitely put my guard up with people when it comes to moving forward with certain stuff. Like just the other day, right? I was at Reading Terminal, and I had a shift in the afternoon, and I wanted to. It was these guys that were next to me at the bar. I wanted to talk to them, and I really wanted to. I liked their conversation that they were having. But I avoided it because I avoided opening my mouth and speaking because I felt like I was going to annoy them, or I felt like they were going to be racist to me or didn't like me. Like I had that negative mindset of what they were going to say in my head before it even happened. Yeah, I just, you know what it is? I just hate to have to lose people because I just don't want to. I'm not ready to deal with it sometimes, because sometimes I'm like, people just leave. I had that fear with Onyx too. And I'm not used to people staying in my life for that long. I'm not used to too many people doing it. Like, I can maintain relationships and shit, but when it comes to truly new relationships that aren't like 3 to 5 years plus, it can be difficult. I'm not used to that. I'm used to people fading out or not really speaking to me or leaving me on red. I'm kind of used to that. I gotta use those other moves that she has. They're like really good. That was why her ass wasn't good before. What I noticed, she blocks mid a lot. She stand blocks a lot. And then slower moves she will just block. Ah! Guess it's a game of who can block it first. You said issues with dating? Well, it's more because of my, sexual interests. But then also, when it does come to dating, I do tend to want I do tend to get bored of people pretty quick, and I do tend to not really have my mind made up either. You said interest? No, I was saying because of sexual interests. Secondly, I don't have a phobia of people. That's not accurate because I obviously love talking to people. I'm just very guarded when it comes to stuff, and I don't always ask people what I want. I'm not. You know what the interests are. Louis. Huh? No. I'm not talking about that. That's not what I meant when I said sexual interests. Oh my god. Gotta launch punish that ass for that shit. No. Definitely not, no. Ah, fuck. I meant to block it. Panicked. Got your ass, bitch. Got her. Oh my god, see, this is so quick to punish me. No, she's such a mid blocker. Stop blocking mid. Stop blocking mid so much, Lily. Stop blocking the mid. Oh god, I tried to avoid her and the attack ended up hitting me. Nope. She blocks mid so much, it's insane. I can't even hit her if I wanted to. Bye, bitch. Stop it. Stop. But then, yeah, also, Darnell, the other reason I tend to have an issue at dating, simply because, well, also because I don't approach people, or like, I approach people too meticulously, and I'm not really asking, as much as, like, I want to be forward and how I can be forward, I'm very picky with how I do that stuff, to an extent where, like, I don't just go for it sometimes. The other reason also is because Philly is, when it comes to LGBT dating and shit, and, dating men and all that, it tends to be very, difficult, cause really I want to date like a suburban type man, or a suburban type girl. But, like, I want to date a suburban man, but the problem is that most of them are usually white, and most of them are, have their own life going on and shit like that, you know what I mean? So it can be hard finding, cause at Philly it's like, it's nothing but the hood. I get hood niggas in my DMs all the time. There was even a white guy, that was, actually, I probably should say rural dudes or whatever. So it was a rural dude in my DMs that smokes. He he smokes and stuff, but I kept ignoring him and ignoring him and ignoring him. And he kept yelling at me, so I blocked him. But he has the cigarette in his mouth on the profile picture, and it grossed me out. And he was just really skinny, and I just didn't like that. Because that's one thing about me, I can't stand when people smoke, especially weed and cigarettes. I gotta deal with that shit with my mom all the time, so to deal with it from other people, it's not fun. No, no! 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 Oh my god. No! No! Come on, I wanted to leave! No, wait!